Are you tired of watching your money ride a roller coaster every time the market sneezes? Have you ever wondered how billionaires stay calm and get richer while everyone else panics? Here's a wild fact during the 2008 financial crash. While most people lost their homes, jobs, and retirements, the wealthiest investors saw massive gains. How? Welcome to today's episode where we dive into Unshakeable by Tony Robbins, the ultimate playbook for mastering your money, staying calm in chaos, and building a life of true financial freedom. This isn't just another finance book. This is a mindset shift. This is your backstage pass into how legendary investors like Warren Buffett, Ray Dalio, and Jack Bogle think and how you can apply their secrets starting right now. So grab a drink, sit back, and let's get unshakable. Tony Robbins isn't your typical finance guy. He doesn't wear a Wall Street badge or flash a Harvard MBA. He's a life strategist, a guy who's coached presidents, CEOs, Olympic athletes, and even worked with people in their darkest moments to reclaim their lives. But when the 2008 crash hit, he had a moment. He saw how so many good people lost everything, and he asked, what if I could help everyday people build true financial security, not just the ultra-wealthy? That's how Unshakeable was born. The book came out in 2017 as a follow-up to his financial bestseller, Money Master the Game. But unlike its 700-page predecessor, Unshakeable is leaner, sharper, built like a financial survival kit. It distills the wisdom of over 50 of the world's top investors into clear, actionable insights. Now let's break it down into the big ideas that'll change how you handle money forever. First big idea: winter is coming, and that's a good thing. Tony explains that market corrections, even crashes, aren't disasters. They're opportunities. Statistically, we get a correction about once a year, a bear market every 3 to 5 years. But here's the kicker. Over the last century, despite world wars, recessions, and even pandemics, the market has always gone up in the long run. If you're in the game for the long term, downturns are discounts. You wouldn't cry if your favorite sneakers went on sale. So why panic when stocks do? Next big idea: don't try to beat the market. You are not Warren Buffett. And that's okay. Because even most hedge fund managers with teams of analysts and millions in research tools still lose to the market. Instead, Robbins champions index funds. Simple, low cost, proven. Just set it, forget it, and let time and compounding do the heavy lifting. Third idea: know the enemy. The real threat isn't the economy. It's your emotions. Fear, greed, panic, impatience. These are the financial killers that rob you of wealth. Tony breaks down how media feeds this cycle with constant alerts, breaking news, and fear-driven headlines. The solution? Have a plan, stick to it, and automate everything you can so emotions don't hijack your decisions. Fourth big idea: the power of compound interest is your best friend. Let's talk about Peter, a high school janitor who quietly amassed $8 million by investing small, steady amounts over decades. No lottery, no startup, just patience, discipline, and compound growth. It's not sexy, but it's unstoppable. If you start investing $300 a month in your 20s, by retirement you could be a millionaire, all without needing to make 6 figures. Now tell me that's not magic. Fifth idea: you need a fiduciary, not a salesman. Most people don't realize their financial advisor might not be legally required to act in their best interest. Let that sink in. Tony reveals how the industry is riddled with hidden fees, commissions, and conflicts of interest. He teaches you how to find a fiduciary, someone legally obligated to put you first. Because 1% in fees might not sound like much, but over 30 years? That could cost you hundreds of thousands. Tony even shares a story of a woman named Anne. She trusted her advisor blindly for years. Turns out, he was steering her into products that earned him fat commissions, while draining her retirement. That's why who you trust with your money matters more than almost anything else. Now let's bring it home with the most powerful idea of all true. Wealth is not just about money. Tony shifts gears in the final chapters to remind us of what really matters: gratitude, peace of mind, time with the people we love, a sense of purpose. He shares a story about his own journey, how despite earning hundreds of millions, there were times when he felt empty, until he started giving back, feeding families, creating schools, and using wealth not just to have more but to do more. Because at the end of the day, what's the point of a big bank account if your heart's bankrupt? This book isn't just about growing wealth. It's about becoming unshakable in your finances, your mindset, and your life. And it's filled with real, raw examples to bring it all to life. Like John, who lost his job during a crash but kept investing with discipline and ended up retiring earlier than his boss. Or Susan, who almost sold all her investments in a panic until she remembered Tony's words: "Don't sell, rebalance." Or the investor who missed the 10 best days in the market over a decade and cut their returns in half. Yeah, half. Just by being out of the market on 10 days. It's wild how much missing a few key moments can cost you. Tony uses these stories not just to teach, but to wake us up, to make us realize that being unshakable isn't about being fearless. It's about being prepared, disciplined, clear, and anchored in truth. So now I want to hear from you. What's your biggest financial fear? Have you ever panicked and sold when you shouldn't have? Drop it in the comments. Let's get real. And if you've ever thought investing was just for the rich, think again. It's for you, whether you're 19 or 59, because it's never too early or too late to become unshakable. Now, before we wrap up, let's hit the recap with one clear line for your notebook. True wealth is peace of mind earned through disciplined action. So if this video sparked something in you, if it made you rethink how you approach money, or just gave you hope that financial freedom is possible, do me a favor, hit that like button, smash subscribe, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and most of all, bookmark this channel. Because in the next video, we're going even deeper. You won't want to miss it. Next episode is called The 7 Lies You've Been Told About Money. And trust me, it'll blow your mind. So stay tuned. And as always, stay smart, stay free, and stay unshakable.